We are continuing to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month by looking at how Latinos are shaping our city and state.
And WGN's Lourdes Duarte reports on the push to recruit more Latinos within state police.
State police departments throughout the country have seen the number of troopers drop in the last few years. Here in Illinois, it fell by 20% due to spending cuts and retirements. The COVID-19 pandemic only made things worse, but there is an effort right now to rebuild and help diversify the department. For the last 3 years, Master Sergeant Hector Alejandre has been making calls, actually a specific call to the Latino community in Illinois. He's tasked with recruitment for Illinois State Police. Overall, staffing levels for state police are the lowest they've been in decades. When it comes to Latino representation, those levels are even lower.
We don't have a huge number of Latinos within the Illinois State Police. We're less than 10%.
He thinks that number should actually be at around 20%.
I would like the Latino representation in the Illinois State to reflect the population in the state of Illinois.
And he has good reason for wanting to hit that mark.
Charles 117 crash report number.
Take the 911 call center, for example. We had a chance to tour it recently. Nicole Rivera is one of the few Spanish speakers answering emergency calls for state police. She gets Spanish-only calls regularly.
Maybe 8 a day, something like that.
So if you're not here,
yeah, they have to reach out other agencies and find a trooper that speaks Spanish,
which could take time. So the effort is on to diversify the department and find more Spanish speakers, whether at the call center, cybersecurity investigations, executive detail, or patrolling our highways.
When you can communicate with someone who is maybe stranded on the interstate and they tell you that they don't speak English, that's okay. I speak Spanish and I'm going to help you and we're going to get you home safe.
Alexis Ramirez answered the call as an intern and is now on her way to fulfilling a lifelong dream to be a crime scene investigator. She says when she started the program, she was proud to be the only Latina.
It feels really good, but that is also disappointing because you would hope to see more Latinas.
The department has made some changes to make it easier for people to apply. A bachelor's degree used to be a must, but now an associate's degree or 60 college credits is enough. The other piece of what may be keeping potential hires away is a current climate, with stories about police misconduct making headlines regularly.
We stand for integrity, service, and pride, and I truly, truly believe that. So when someone questions my integrity or my service or my pride solely because of the uniform that I wear, that could be, hurtful.
Having better representation within the department may help address some of the reservations about police. That's the hope, at least, as the Illinois State Police Department looks to mirror the diversity that's so much a part of Illinois.
Just so many different opportunities, and that's what I want Latinos to know, is that you don't have to be an Illinois State, you don't have to be a trooper and work on the road for the rest of your career if that's not what you want to do. Whatever it is that you want to do, we have it.
And you do have to be 21 to apply. You are eligible to apply until the age of 60. Right now, in-person recruitment efforts are suspended because of COVID-19, but they're still available to answer any questions that you may have. For more information, you can log on to WGNTV.com, and we will link you to the Illinois Trooper site. I'm Lourdes Duarte, WGN News.